Have you ever watched a pro athlete and just thought, how do they do that? I mean, it's not just about being the strongest person on the field or the fastest on the court. There's something else, right? A whole other level to their game that really separates the great players from the legends.
Hey everyone, welcome to Subject Simplified. Today, we are cracking open the playbook on skill-related fitness. This is the secret sauce, the stuff that turns talented athletes into absolute champions. And, more importantly for you, it's exactly what you need to know to crush your exams.
So we're not just talking about lifting weights or running laps here. We're diving deep into the 5 key skills that really define elite performance. If you can master these concepts, you're going to ace those fitness component questions. Let's get into it.
Okay, first play up is agility. You ever see a football player just weave through 3 defenders in a space you could barely stand in and wonder how on earth they did it? Well, this is the magic behind that move.
So what is it really? Agility is all about changing directions super fast, but, and this is the key part, while staying completely in control and not losing your balance. Think less graceful gazelle and more like a caffeinated squirrel who just had 3 espressos. It's pure, controlled chaos. So how do you train for that? Well, it usually starts with something called SAQ drills. That's speed, agility, and quickness, to build the basic explosive movements. Then you start doing drills that are specific to your sport, mimicking the exact cuts and turns you'd make in a real game.
And here is the perfect example. A basketball crossover. That explosive change of direction is pure, beautiful agility. It's a move that's so quick and so precise, it basically leaves the defender wondering where their ankles just went. That's how you create space and opportunities out of thin air.
All right, let's move on to our next play, which is actually a dynamic duo, balance and coordination. And really, these two are the unsung heroes behind pretty much every amazing sports highlight you've ever seen. You can't have agility without them. So first up, balance. It really comes in 2 main flavors. You've got static balance, which is like holding a yoga pose or a handstand without moving. Then there's dynamic balance, which is what you definitely don't have when you try to get out of bed on a Monday morning. It's all about staying in control while you're on the move.
Okay, now let's layer in coordination. This is all about getting different parts of your body to work together smoothly and efficiently. Without looking like you're trying to build IKEA furniture in the dark. It's that perfect mind-body connection.
So how do you train this power couple? Well, you can use things like balance boards to challenge your stability, and then you just practice those complex sport-specific movements over and over. And mastering this isn't just about looking cool. It makes you more efficient, so you waste less energy, and it helps prevent injuries. And for a perfect example, just look at a gymnast on a balance beam. I mean, come on, they are the absolute masters of this. They're using static balance for holds, dynamic balance for flips, and coordinating their entire body the whole time. It's a total masterclass in body control.
Okay, next up in our playbook, reaction time. How does a goalie even have a chance at saving a 100-mile-per-hour penalty kick? It all starts with reacting faster than a college student spotting free pizza on campus.
Put simply, it's that tiny, tiny fraction of a second between when you see, hear, or feel something, a stimulus, and when your body actually starts to move. In pro sports, those milliseconds are everything. They're literally the difference between winning and losing. So how do you get faster? Simple. You drill it, over and over again. You train your body to respond to cues automatically. But remember, a fast reaction is useless if you don't have the coordination to follow through with the right move. See how these are all connected? And we've got some pretty cool tools to help train this. A simple whistle or a flashing light can train your response to sound and sight. But then you've got things like a reaction ball, one of those weird-shaped balls that bounces in a totally random direction, which adds a little bit of chaos to your training.
And if you want to see this in action, just watch the start of a 100-meter dash. That explosive launch from the blocks isn't just about speed. It's a result of thousands of hours of practice honing the perfect split-second reaction to one very specific sound.
All right, time for our final play, and it's a big one. Power. Now, this isn't just about being strong. It's about being strong, fast. It's about generating a single, massive explosion of force.
The formula you've got to remember is strength times speed. Think about it this way. Slowly pushing a car is strength. A boxer delivering a knockout punch in a fraction of a second? That's power. And again, you can't have that without perfect coordination to channel all that force correctly. So, what's the #1 way to build this explosive power? It's a training method called plyometrics. We are talking about explosive jumping, hopping, and bounding exercises that are all designed to train your muscles to contract faster and basically turn you into a human spring.
And for this, you'll use gear like benches for box jumps and medicine balls for powerful throws. Every single tool is designed to build that game-changing advantage, whether it's jumping higher for a rebound in basketball or hitting a golf ball farther down the fairway.
The perfect demonstration of power, a volleyball spike. It's where it all comes together. The plyometrics give them that insane vertical jump, and their strength training gives them a super fast arm swing. You combine those two, and boom, that's pure explosive power.
Okay, let's bring it all together. You've got all the individual plays, so now it's time for the final game plan. And seriously, you're going to want to get your screenshot button ready for this next slide. It's your ultimate cheat sheet for your exam revision. Trust me.
And there it is. Everything we covered all in one place. But here's the real takeaway. No elite athlete has just one of these skills. They stack them. Power is built on a foundation of coordination. Agility is impossible without balance. They are all connected, and that's what creates a complete athlete.
So now that you have the whole playbook, which skill are you going to focus on mastering first? Let us know down in the comments. And hey, if this explainer simplified things for you, please do us a huge favor and hit that like and subscribe button for Subject Simplified. We've got a lot more content coming to make your studying just a little bit easier.